Welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel, and yes, Bitcoin is pulling out a pullback in the short-term time frame. We're going to take a look at, well, our trade setup from last week, breaking out of the box of, well, peace and prosperity and death and despair, breaking it out to the top side. We did hit the first target. I hate to say like the told you so, exactly as predicted, whatever you want to call it, but yes, we did say likely this was going to resolve to the upside. And we're going to head up to about 65,000. I was looking a little deeper, 65.5, but close enough is close enough. And we do have a bit of a short trade setup. I'm going to go over in just a second here. But basically, yeah, we said, look, once we break the box, we're going to come back and retest. Could it be that easy? It never is. It never is. But certainly you can see that pressure's onto the downside. There's going to be a fresh, batch of liquidity, coming in up here around 64.4, the last range high, kind of, so to speak. And another thing I'll notice here is over the weekend, you can see the trap traders are to the upside. Another reason why I do think they're going to, come smash the liquidity down here at about 62,300 bucks. Call it 62.3, 62.2, somewhere in that region, at least for a bounce. And checking out the heat maps really quick for Bitcoin, and this is a 3-month time frame. You can see there is fresh liquidity up here at about 70,000 bucks. And that is what we have been saying is, look, if we do get a push to the downside here after breaking out, that likely we do get thrown all the way up to the upside, thrown up to the upside. On a higher term time frame perspective, we did have the weekly confirm a higher low closing. And a lot of times what you do get is the backfill down to the prior wick. 62.7 on that one, and 61.9. If that gets picked up, that'll be a bullish sign there. And, as I've been saying, I wouldn't be surprised to see something quite nasty happen here before the real breakout. Again, I think people are mistaken. There's not much retail here yet. So one smash up to about 74,000, one back down to about 50,000, and then we send. That would be an interesting play out, something like that. I do believe we are going to get a sell-off and at least a retest of the high. So scratch that prediction here. I do believe if we do break out, we hit that 74 area, 74.5, 75.5. Actually, let's see. Let's get a more better. And if we do lose that white 200 simple, that's going to be another warning sign that, yes, we're going to come down and at least test this trend line, test this area at about 62,000 bucks. It's really hard to hit the sell button when it's up there. I know. Trust me, I was in those trades. But, one more fling up. We did hit the 786 to a T and reject it. So I think I'm going to get rid of these other drawings. We've already kind of said breakout, retest, and that is your next major buying opportunity. Could I be wrong? Is this financial advice? No, absolutely not. All right, let's get on to the trade setups. Let's see if I can get that old chart back in here. And first one up is Mr. Solana. We do have a 4-hour short trade setup, and this one is courtesy again of Meta Signals here. Power 2, it's got, and this is the interpretation. So power 1 and 2 are the strongest signals, and then you got the hit rate for the various different take profits. Take profit 1 at 75% hit rate. So TP1 at 153 gives us about a 75% chance. TP2 coming in 52% chance at 148. And then all the way down here, TP3 with a 34% chance of getting hit. I do want to show you the Bitcoin side of things. And actually, I'll show you this one first because it is in concurrence with the short trade setup. And this is a power 2 as well with a 75% chance that we will hit TP1 coming in at 62,000 bucks. And a little deeper for 61.6 at about a 62% chance. So very high probability trade setup on the 4 hour. And the way I like to take these particular signals actually is when I do see them, a lot of times you get the run up in to this area, maybe fill the middle of this wick. So I don't unload my whole position here right at the entry. I wait for a little backfill. That way you can minimize your risk even further. And then sometimes I play around with the stop loss, maybe bring it above the wick instead of right below. All your risk preference there. Another one that is feeling a bit juicy right now is, well, let's just go through them. So that's the short trade setup, the long trade setup, which is on a shorter term time frame, and the play out, you know, the average turnaround time is about 2 hours on this one. This was a 30-minute signal, and now we are 2-3 hours. Yeah, so, you know, this thing can still bounce, and I do imagine that actually we do bounce. You can see every single wick is getting caught because everybody's stop loss is people are just lowering that stop loss, right? So probably going to get a bounce here and just zigzag it down. But if we do get a strong 4 hour closure below all of those wicks, that's probably good enough to do it. Anyways, I'm not taking the long trade setup as I'm a little bit biased right now, even though it's, you know, got a fairly good hit rate. And that's the best part about joining our Discord right now. Lifetime membership for $20. All you got to do is sign up by clicking on the link in the description below, and we go through the trade setups, and we've got about 200 members right now. So prices will be going up as the slots pick up. So I highly encourage you guys get in there, and then you can just pick the signals that you want to take. Let's see, the Solana short. And it does give you a bit of a bias buster if you are long or short, or you want to hedge your position and have a good trade setup. That Levi, nope. Well, with that, I think we're going to end it for today. There might be one or two more. Oh, the IMX trade setup. TP1 just got hit. So that one I just took 100% gainer on. Very, very nice. TP2 does look like it is going to get hit. Bake, that one failed. You can see Solana's in. ETC, Ethereum Classic, looks like it did fail here. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a blessed and highly favored day. Make sure you smash the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.